Hello everyone, this is Macy from Beautiful Healthy Living and welcome back to my channel. I'm glad you came join me today to come watch another makeup tutorial video. This one is going to be reviewing another of the Jaclyn Hill Vault palettes, but this one is going to be reviewing, it's called Bling Boss. And it's more of a rose purple shades compared to the Dark Magic palette, which was a very dark shade palette that was more for nighttime. This one I feel you can make daytime or nighttime. The colors in here are super pretty. I'm going to show you all the colors. As you can see, the colors in here are really, really pretty. I'm in love with this purple color. Like, I didn't even know what to do with it at first, but I'm going to show you how I figured out how to wear it, and it came out beautiful. So this is a pretty simple eye routine. It's nothing super complicated. There's no cutting the crease or anything like that. There was some contouring and stuff, but I think everybody could do this eye routine fairly easily if they just follow along and watch what I did and recreate it at home. Okay, the first step I'm going to take is taking my powder, as I always do. This is the Kim Kardashian West Beauty Baking Powder. This just happens to be my favorite concealing powder at the time. And putting it all underneath my eyes. You want to put a fairly thick layer. Normally, if I was doing my makeup, I would do this before I put blush on so that you don't have to worry about it covering up your blush at all. But since today I already have face makeup on, but I would recommend doing this before you put your blush on so that you don't cover up your blush at all. Now, by looking at this palette, the first shade I'm going to take is the shade Hush Hush. And Hush Hush is this shade right here. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to fill in my, I'm going to put a heavy layer in my crease of that hair color. So I'm going to start by doing that. Okay, I'm going to start with the Hush Hush and I'm going to put this, I'll use the mirror off to the side so I can see, and then I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm going to put this in the eyeliner, in the eye crease, fairly heavily. My eyebrow's not totally in line, but I feel like it's just the way it's going to be. I'm going to put a little bit more, and like I said, I really want the shade to stand out. I did prep my eyes with some concealer and some of the same baking powder from Kim Kardashian West. So I did prep my eyes with some concealer. Okay, and there you have it. There is the total not baking powder, crease look. I'm going to turn down this light a little bit so you can see it more. Okay, next I'm going to start using this color, Gem, which is one of my favorite colors out of the whole palette. And at first I had no idea how to use it. I was like, how am I going to use purple, bright purple eyeshadow? And I figured it out and it came out beautifully. So first with this color, you're going to want to take a very basic little tiny brush, there it is, somewhat like this. All my brushes have come from the Vanity Planet brush set. That's the only set of professional brushes I have. It's a really good set. It's like $19.99 with a discount code, which you can find all over the place. If you don't have a set of brushes, I highly recommend you get that one, as it's inexpensive, but it has everything you need. Okay, so what I'm going to start with the color Gem, which is the purple shade. is I'm going to start by making a very thin line using the shade in my crease. And this shade is more gentle than what you expect it to be. You expect it to be like crazy hot purple. It's actually a very gentle color. And you want to work it all the way into the corner of your eye, all the way out. You can kind of see how that went. Get an idea. And now I'm going to do the same on the other side, and then I will be back and show you the next step. Okay, the next step after you've applied this in a thin line in your crease, as you can see it's like a very thin line, is to take a slightly bigger brush, but not too big of a brush, but like a slightly bigger blending brush, and take a little more gem on your brush and then kind of like tap it off and then go into your crease with gem and blend it, like make sure you blend it out. Make sure it's blended out to the best you can. That looks pretty good to me. I'm going to do the same on the other eye. Okay, that looks awesome. That's about the amount you want to blend. So now I'm going to show you my next step. And the next step is I'm going to take the shade that is called Bling Bling. It's called Bling Bling. It's a shiny metallic pink color. And I'm going to put it on very heavy. Let me find what brush I'm going to use with it, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to use this kind of a brush with it, but I'm going to go wet this brush and then put this, really pack this eyeshadow on heavy on the lid, and I'll show you how that looks. Okay, now I'm taking the shade Bling Bling on wet, and I'm really packing it on my eyelid. It's a very neutral pink shade, so don't like expect completely drastic results. That's why I had to put it on wet, is because it's such a neutral it's such a neutral shade. It just wouldn't work well on as dry, so it has to go on wet. It's not going to go on super heavy, it's not going to go on super metallic, it's a natural look. So I'm happy with that. I mean, there's many things you can do with this palette, but for this particular eyeshadow look, I'm happy with the fact that this is a neutral, because I'll show you, you can take this look from day to night, unlike the Dark Magic, which is strictly more of a night palette. This you could wear during the day, and then you could take it tonight to meet the girls for drinks after work. Like, you could wear it both ways. And that's one thing I do love about this palette. Okay, this eye has a little bit more, so I'm going to add a little bit more to the other eye. Blend it out a little bit. And there we have about it even. You can see this is a really kind of pretty look. Now this look is almost done, believe it or not. It isn't a very long tutorial. I'm just going to take my powder brush and wipe away all the powder under my eyes. And then I'm going to show you how I'm going to do my under eyes using Jim, which is the purple color again. Okay, that's blended away pretty well. Like I said, I would recommend doing this before your blush so that you can see this kind of wipe my blush away. And if you did it the opposite way, you wouldn't have to worry about wiping your blush away. So that's my personal recommendation. But for me, for filming, I had to put my makeup on first, my skin makeup, especially because I have a lot of acne and I wanted to clear things up. So I had to do it that way. But I would recommend, if you're doing it in your home, you put the eyeshadow on first and then you put on your blush and stuff afterwards, because that way the powder won't cover it up. Okay, now I'm going to take the shade Jim and I'm going to take this little tiny eyeliner brush. This came again from the Vanity Planet. I love their line of brushes. I was so excited when I got it because it's such an awesome line of brushes and it has really everything you could need. I mean, I know there's more extensive brush lines out there, but this has the basics you need to start with makeup, to start doing different eye looks and all of those things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start taking the color Jim and I'm going to start going on my under eye with it. I'm going to have to use the mirror, so I'm going to kind of have to look off to the side. You can see how it's beginning. I got to add some more. There's your liner. If you want to go up into the crease, feel free to take it totally up into the crease. If you want it, another thing you could do if you want it is you could put a waterline inside here with like a purple or a khaki eyeliner. I have chose not to do that, but if you want to do that and it's something you want to do personally, feel free to do it. Makeup's all about exploration and having fun and trying new things. So try new things, and if you want to try doing the waterline, I would recommend doing it. If you want to, I like it this way because I'll show you when I get my mascara on how it looks, and it looks really nice this way. I'm just going to go ahead and do the other eye, and then I will come back to show you the mascara, put mascara on and show you the final result. Okay, now that I have both eyes done, you can kind of see the results of what it's going to look like. I'm going to step back so you can see what it looks like away from the camera. Now I'm going to put my Thrive Cosmetics, which is my Holy Grail mascara, on. Note to self, try not to get mascara and hair, especially platinum blonde hair, because it will show up. Okay, and there you have it. There is the final look with this palette that I've created. Like I said, I'll show you the shades again. There are so many fun shades. You could create so many looks. I really want to try to create a look with this color Pizzazz. This like this purpley, or it's like a, not a purple color. It's more like a dark pink burgundy color. I really want to create a look with that, but I haven't tried that yet. But that's something I definitely want to do. So look at all these really cool colors. I recommend this palette highly. It's very easy to work with. It works very well. I recommend all these Vault collections very highly, including the Dark Magic. The Dark Magic was the hardest one for me to work with so far. I'm going to be coming out with reviews on the other two from this collection too to share with you within the next couple of weeks. This one again is called Bling Boss, and it retails for $15 on its own, or you can buy a kit of all four, which you get all four Vault Collection powders for, I think it's $49. So it's up to you. Save a little bit of money if you want all four, but if there's just one that you know you want, and that's the only one you want, it's $15. So I feel that's really, really reasonable. That's really all I wanted to share with you today is this tutorial, which I think looks super cool. Just kind of bringing it in closer just so you can get a look at all the makeup. And by the way, let me know if you want to see contact lens videos on light eyes. My eyes are a naturally greenish color, and these contacts I have in today are Solatica Natural Color Quartzo, and I think they look super cool. And they really make the makeup pop. They have the dark limbo ring. If you want to see contact lens videos, comment down below. I have many contacts because I'm practically blind without contacts or glasses. So I have many videos showing the different, that I can show many different lenses that I have on what they look like on green eyes, which I know is hard to find. So please let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. And that's really all I have to say for today. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, subscribe to me on YouTube. Subscribing to me on YouTube and on Instagram helps me build on this platform so that I can make more videos for you. So I really would love if you would hit that subscribe button and hit that little notification bell so you get notified when I upload. That would mean the world to me if you would do that, and I will be making new videos for you soon. I have another video coming out later, probably on Sunday it will be coming out, so I really enjoy making videos, and that one's going to be a different kind of video, and it's going to be, I'm really excited to do it. I won't tell you what it is yet, but I'm really excited to do it. Okay, that's all I have to say for today, guys. Thank you for watching again. And don't forget to go check me out on Instagram too. Bye.